Last week I shared my monthly Costco haul, so today I want to share what a weekly grocery haul looks like. We spend about $50 to $60 a week on average for groceries for 2 adults living in Queens, New York. So I love to hear in the comments how much you spend on groceries. It's always interesting to hear what other people are spending, so let me know. But I shop at 2 grocery stores every week. Let's talk about my produce haul first. So here's the produce I picked up this week. I got bananas, a summer squash, mangoes, lemon, cherry tomatoes, limes, carrots, cauliflower, corn, eggplant, bell peppers, radishes, sweet potatoes, an artichoke, onion and garlic, and a bunch of herbs. I got dill, cilantro, and basil. It's a lot. In the description, I linked to an Instagram post where you can actually see what I cooked with all this produce. So I get my produce at a market across the street from my regular grocery store. It's kind of like a cross between a farmer's market and a produce stand. I love it, and I never spend more than $25 a week on produce there for 2 people. And I also love that most of the produce comes without plastic, but sometimes it's unavoidable, like with the cherry tomatoes and the basil and stuff like that. Every Friday, I make a meal plan and choose recipes based on pantry items we already have and what recipes I need to develop for the Workweek lunch meal prep program. And then I make a grocery list and shop on Saturdays. So the day after I go grocery shopping, I meal prep with 90% of the produce here, and I hardly ever have to worry about it spoiling. And whatever I don't use up fits on my counter, like the potatoes and onions, or in the veggie drawer. And worst comes to worst, I just freeze it. So if you have leftover produce at the end of the week, I actually have a video on how to freeze it, so you can find that in the description too. I really love buying different veggies every week, and this week I picked up an artichoke because it was on sale, and I've never cooked with them, but usually I keep my impulse buys to a minimum. And my produce haul is different every week, but I always pick up bananas, lemons, limes, onions, and herbs. The other store I shop at is called Key Food, and that's where you can get everything, but I choose to only get pantry, freezer, and refrigerated items. We have tortillas, feta cheese, tofu, milk, pasta, eggs, spinach, and a little pecan pie. So this all costs about $25, and it's not a lot of stuff, right? But it's hard to find cheap groceries in New York City without going super out of your way. If I got produce at Key Foods too, my weekly grocery spend would be a lot higher. I don't normally do this, but I grabbed a spinach in a big box because I knew I had a lot of meals planned involving spinach this week, and I wanted to cut down on my prep time. So I pick up eggs and milk every week, and when it comes to eggs, I always pick the cheapest ones. I'm more motivated by price than quality right now, and that's okay. If the organic pasture-raised eggs are on sale, I'll totally grab those instead, but it's pretty rare. And I haven't tried to make tortillas at home yet. I totally want to, but whenever I buy them at the store, I always save and reuse the plastic bag because it seals back up pretty easily. By the way, if you want to learn more about my tips on having a sustainable kitchen, I'll link to that here. So we're able to keep our weekly grocery costs so low because we don't have to buy meat, fish, pantry items like flour and sugar, and household items like paper towels every week thanks to our monthly Costco hauls. That and having a meal plan keeps our costs low. Without a meal plan, we would totally buy too much food and not be able to finish it. A lot of people think impulse buys are the reason why they spend so much money at the grocery store, but if you end up using or eating your impulse buys, it's not a waste of money. The real waste is buying food you don't end up eating, which happens when we shop without a meal plan. I really feel for people who are planning in the grocery aisles when you're there. Like, man, that's rough. You're probably not going to end up with a good meal plan when you're doing it while shopping. I hope you found this video helpful if you're trying to save on groceries, if you're curious about how we keep our costs so low. So thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you next time.